And welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter 2.0. My name is Rick, and welcome to the another Sunday night show. If you made it to Sunday, congratulations. If you didn't, I'm sorry. See you up in heaven. Hope everything's okay with everyone. Um, Tonight, I've been feeling a little weird. This weekend, I've been feeling a little weird. Not feeling myself. Um, feel like I don't know. It's like feel like you're dying. When you feel like you're dying. That's the feeling that I have, and I've been having for a few days now. Like a sense of feeling of dying. I had an episode last night where I couldn't sleep that well. I slept, but something woke me up in the middle of the night, and this piercing pain that was coming from my mouth, like it was on my lip, and it was just like getting like a fish hook in your mouth. If they pretend you're a fish and you get hooked, that's how it felt. It actually woke me up out of my sleep, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like something was pulling in my mouth, and I just had this crazy pain, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I've been having pains in my mouth lately, like in my tongue. I've been having like sharp pains in my tongue, and I'm not sure what that's about. I got to look it up to see what that can be. I just feel like, death is a part of life, and we're all going to die one way or another. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed the future. You're not even guaranteed the next minute. Enjoy being alive while you're still alive. And if death comes, don't worry. Just move along and go to the butterfly cluster, and you'll be fine. It's just I started, thinking from the last show I had earlier today, and we were talking about um, being intubations, and I was intubated when I was in a coma. Before I got in a coma, I was fighting for my life, and I did not sign a do not resuscitate DNR. I did not sign that. Um, as soon as I got out of surgery, before surgery, I remember somewhat clearly. I know I warned one of the nurses to watch over me because I was really nervous about the procedure. Something didn't seem right to me, and when I they were trying to get me up, wake me up from after my surgery, and as they were trying to wake me up, my heart just like something happened. I guess I had a seizure, and then my heart stopped. My heart stopped, and they worked on me for a good long time. They worked on me and hit me with the paddles, hit me with the epidural in my right hand. I will never forget because I remember like how I see it. I see it from above and I see it from within, and I could hear everything going on, see everything going on. Still, it plays in my head like a bad video, but it keeps replaying in my head. And as soon as they got my heart up after the second time they shocked me and they hit me with the epidural in my hand, I felt life coming back into my hand, my right hand, into my body, into my heart, and I felt my heart start up again. And then they were doing chest compressions on me, and then I remember hearing everything, and the doctor say, "Wait, hold on, stop," and then everyone stopped, and then they noticed I had a heart rate, like I had a heartbeat, and as soon as the doctor saw that, he was like, "All right, let's go ahead and get respiratory over here. We're gonna intubate him. And when they put you in intubation, that's when they put the tubes down your throat, and you're pretty much fighting for your life. And as like Max and Paula was here earlier, and they were talking about, you have 20% survival on a respirator, and there's 80% that you will die from being put on a respirator, and prolonging the inevitable of death. I continued to fight. I continued to push to fight while I was in a coma. They ran my brain scans. I don't. There's so many times they ran my brain scans to make sure that I had brain waves, and had brain waves. I was still fighting to like to the point that like it was just a fight between me, my mind, my body, the doctors, and being in a coma. You're a vegetable. You're just there, and there's nothing you could do. It's like you're just in upside down, and knowing that I only had 20% chance of surviving and 80% chance of dying, and I was part of the 20% to live. I woke up from my coma with the tubes and everything down my throat, down my like. I had I was in a respirator. I was like, I woke up. I started pulling shit out of me, and doctors and nurses were freaking out. They had to come and restrain me because I was just pulling everything out, and it was just a mess. Even my family from Florida flew to Connecticut because I was in a coma and I was in a respirator, and they thought I was gonna die. I had a real big time near death experience, and it's not the first time I've had it. I've had two, three death experiences that I've had in my life, and I still survive. I still, you know, find a way to survive and keep moving forward. Like my agenda's not over. I still have things to do, but I keep feeling like my death is coming soon. Um, just I just feel it. I feel like this like death is knocking on his door. I was like, is it like for me? Is it for someone big? Is it something that's gonna happen? Because like the energy is way overwhelming, and to be woken up almost every morning as a rude awakening, like thinking that you're gonna die, is not the way I want to live. Let's see here. Life is very precious. Life is very you take advantage of what you got at the moment you have it, because you don't know if you're ever going to get it back again. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to go on a trip, I mean, do it with precautions. Protect your health at foremost. Always protect your health, because there's only one you. There's no They're not going to clone you. You're not part of the clonable people. They harvest people's bodies. They don't clone the middle and poor class people. They just harvest us. They suck our blood. They drain our blood. They take our brain out. You don't get buried with your brain. Did anyone know this? Did anyone here know this? Raise your hands. No, no. Okay, because I'm here by myself. Okay, well, they remove your brain when you die. They remove your brain. They remove your heart. They remove your organs. Like they just take it all out, and then they weigh it. You do not go um, when you get cremated. When you go for your burial, um, you don't have a brain. Your brain is not with you. Like they take your brain away. They like it's just amazing how they do this. They crack the cranium. pull the brain out, all the brain matter. They weigh it, and then they they put it somewhere. You know, they do something with it. Um, and they goes this goes for everything, like babies too. Come on, girls. Girls are running around like they crazy. They cray cray. Yeah, cray cray is not bad. Cray cray is a good thing. When they call you crazy, it's a good thing. And yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out here for a bit. Wait for Albie to come on, talk for a little bit. Until then, let's listen to some music. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no wonder why. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Look, if you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 All right. Well, glad you guys are having a good Sunday night. I'm here hanging out with my Mind Over Matter 2.0. I can't live without you. I can't breathe without your love. Everyone's having a good Sunday evening. Just hanging out here in my Movie Matter 2.0. Just chilling out, having a good evening. About to light it up. About to light up a joint. I need to definitely need to get a smoke in because this is a one joint show. So I'm gonna enjoy this one joint right now. Gonna go ahead and turn on my medicine, get my medicine working. I can't wait to get some sativas. That's what I'm looking forward towards. Should be getting some more next week. I should be getting some sativas. I got a friend of mine that's gonna be bringing me some, so I'm really excited about it. I'm like it opens up my like all my chakras. It open up my third eye. I become even more psychic. Like Me with marijuana is like it helps me channel more the energy and pass along like important information or things that I see. I pass it along to individuals and just tell them what's on my mind. You know what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, and see if it relates. And I do that with different people. When I tap into their energy, I go in and it's like I'm surfing inside their brain, and it's just information that's coming to me. It's a big wave of information, and I try to help people as much as possible. It's just something that I need to do in order for me to stay alive, is to continue to help people, because if I'm helping people, that means that I am doing something, and something is better than nothing. And I like doing what I do. I'm definitely going to be going to my original channel, My Mind Over Your Matter. I might just stay as a silhouette, meaning just a picture, no studio, live studio broadcasting. Um, the broadcasting I might do October. I think October will be a great month to come back live with video with a different looking studio. What? Wait a minute. What? A different looking studio? Oh, yeah. We're going to change this bitch up. We're going to change the look. We're going to change like the studio area. We're going to change the tappers. We're going to change the banners in the background. We're going to we're going to do an overhaul here, and it's something that I'm looking forward to, rearranging, putting things. Gonna have to put this in order and get it done. We got to get it done. I'm gonna have to get these banners up that I want. The tappers, I gotta get them up, hang them up. Get the maintenance man to help me out with it, to help me put up the everything, because like I have a broken neck and I can't really do so much, but I can do what I can do. And I'm gonna bring you guys awesome shows daily. I'm gonna try to do daily, even though I did not want to come on this evening. I didn't want to come on at all. I was like, you know what, I don't know if I want to come on, because like I was feeling like shit. I feel like I'm dying. Like my energy is low. Like I could talk the talk, you know, and I talk a good talk on here. But then here in my reality, I'm struggling, I'm suffering. I need to get things done, and I'm having hard times getting things done. And I'm trying to get myself moving more, but the more I move, the more I hurt. So it's something that's going to be really hard for me, especially that I'm still doing therapy, and therapy takes a lot out of me. And tomorrow I have therapy in the morning at 10 a.m. I gotta wake up at 8:30 because I gotta. Actually, I'm gonna wake up at 8 because I take my shower. Okay, I need to take my shower, eat my bowl of cereal, and maybe pop on here to do maybe an hour show or morning show, because I definitely want to do my morning shows on here on YouTube, and that way it gives me something to look forward to do. And I should bring it back. And I think I want to bring back the morning shows and do more shows on the original channel. Something keeps blocking me in my mind from preventing me to go to my original channel. It's like I'm being blocked, like a mental block. Like, don't go there yet. Like, stay over in 2.0. And I'm like, okay, fine. 2.0, I have close to how many subscribers I have in 2.0? 80 subscribers. Thank you for those who subscribed. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, because I was at 76 and I got four more new subscribers on this channel. Thank you. 2.0 is my backup channel. My original channel, My Mind Over Your Matter, Well, that channel has, let me check. I'm going to check right now. I don't even think I could check on my phone. That's how crazy it is. I don't even know how many subscribers I have on my original channel. Okay. I don't know yet. Let me check real quick. Stand by. If you are waiting for me in StreamYard, just give me a moment and I'll let you in. Just want to check something out real fast. I just want to see how many subscribers I have. It doesn't even say here. That's crazy. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. Well, it's a lot more than the other one, that's for sure. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a way to find out how many subscribers I have. Let me find out. I have 349 subscribers on my original channel. Okay. So, in combination between the channels, got 80 subscribers plus the 349. Oh my God, me and Paula have the same amount of subscribers. 429. That's the second time that number has come out. 429. If you want to play the lottery, cash three, if you're into the lotteries and stuff, play the 429 and play it in different combinations too. Like there's like three different four. There's so many different combinations you could play. The 294 or 924 or 942. Like it's so many different combinations, but that 429, that's the second time it has come out. Oh, there's Paula. What's up? Yeah, I got 429 subscribers just like you between two channels though. Let's go ahead and bring in Albert.
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
How
I'm
you
o-
doing, man?
I'm okay. Just little migraines because like somebody's trying to.
I'm gonna go play the part, and then I'm gonna tell Paula, yo, you told me not to play, and then I won. I always like, okay, I don't gamble, right? But when I go to the casino, because like my energy is so good, when I go into the casino, like I feel the machines, and I start filling out the machines, and I start getting the itch, and then I zone in, and then I'm like, okay, this machine right here, and then they play that machine, and they win, and we're talking about like good money. And I always had that gift, like with casinos, like I will go and just like I'll walk around and just feel the energy, feel, and all of a sudden, like my aunt used to use me um for the casino stuff because she knew my gift, so she would tell me like walk around and tell her, and then she would play and then she would win, and then she would give me money, and then we would get a box of donuts, a Krispy Kreme. That was my fee, $100 and a box of Krispy Kreme. Damn it! And I was more happy for the Krispy Kreme. I couldn't like $100 is like whatever, but the Krispy Kreme. Oh my goodness, so delicious. Love it. Keeping it real. Yeah, husband has the computer now. Well, sending all the love to your husband. Hope he's having a good evening. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. 431 subscribers. I no longer get notified about new subs. Yeah, me too. I don't. Now you have 431. Okay. Well, I'm right there with you. I'm 429. Me and Paula are in a horse race, but it's not competition because I don't see it as competition. I see it as like we're helping a lot of people, and a lot of people are interested. And this second channel, I just Albert, I'm not on here that much,
Right, right.
and I got 80 subscribers for not even being on here.
Man,
And
we got to
that,
maintain them and make them grow.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna be going back to the original channel. I think we're gonna go back to my mind over your matter. We're gonna go in there like Black Lives Matter. We're gonna go in there storming in. Okay. We're gonna go in my mind over your matter and continue the mission on that channel. And then 2.0 will be our hangout channel. We'll do a hangout channel where this is, my mind over your matter 2.0, and this is our little area where we could chill, come and talk and stuff. My first channel, uh it's gonna be a little bit more serious. It's gonna be more of me, like by myself. It's gonna be more psychic. Gonna have more psychics, come by and talk about their gifts and talk about their X-Men gifts, because all of us have, a gift. We all have a gift from within, and we all have our little baby Jesus inside there too. You got to remember, always got to have that little baby Jesus there. Um, but we all have talents, and we all have gifts, and we all have the gift of sight, that we can see, we could hear, we could feel. These senses that you need to like reconcentrate yourself into feeling again, and to listening, like really listen deep, like focus. There's a lot of focus that needs to be happening, a lot of meditation. People, have hard time to meditate. I have a very hard time meditating. I do. I'm like, it's just because my mind is so like over it's just like I feel like I'm so advanced that it's like even meditating is not enough for me. Like I need like a baseball bat, like to the back or to my head, like knock me out, like boop. Like
Fucked up.
get the baseball bat. I'm like, what? Why Rick needs a baseball bat? Watch this. Boop. You got booped in the head. I'm like, holy shit. No, but I just feel like my mind is so expanded and so like open. It's like flying in my head. I could fly and I could see things from above. And I see things clearly too. They give me, if they show me a picture, and then I could see everything from above. It's My mind it's pretty advanced, man. It's pretty cool when you have that gift. And my gift is just, it's very unique, very unique. And then on top of that, I'm just unique as it is, as a master number 22. And just the blood, O negative, and just everything, just it's just all adds up. And you could do my charts, you could figure it out for yourself, and you'll see, you're like, holy shit, is this the chosen one? I don't know. Shit, I might be the baby Jesus here. And I'm like, why not? Like, we all could be the baby Jesus. We all have a little baby Jesus inside, but we're here now. We're alive. We're the gods. We gotta stand up, and be the gods that we are, and take care of ourselves and try to do the best as we can. I tried my best, and my best is not enough. And this is not a song. I feel like it was a Lionel Richie or like one of these like sad songs. But it's something that I continue to fight every day, from my depression, my anxiety. I fight every day, like with my PTSD. I fight every day, like taking medications for muscle relaxers and pain medication, and Cymbalta, and There's just a whole mess of like medicines that I take to just function these days, and I just haven't been feeling good. I just have been feeling very weird, like off, like like the world is going a little bit too fast for me. Like I just feel like very tired, like more reserved. Like I didn't want to come on tonight. I was so contemplating on it, and I was like, nah, I said I was gonna come on, so let me try to come on, and that's what I did. And I, came on. I could talk here for a little bit. I haven't even lit my joint yet, and this is a one joint show, so this show might end up being a 2 hour show by the time I start smoking and getting it done. So that's why, like, when you see in the descriptions, because it looks funny. Like when you go to my descriptions on my show. Hold on, let me come here. Let's see how many subscribers now. Let me see if I gain any subscribers. Imagine I'm here talking and I gain more subscribers. Like I'm like, oh, thank you, appreciate it. Let's see here. And not many people watching me. There's only one person watching me. It's not like I got the world watching. So it's like it's only one. And wait till I start giving away things. And then you guys are gonna be like, damn, I should have been here in the beginning. I got some nice shit. I'm gonna be looking into getting a PO box tomorrow, which is Monday. I'm gonna go to the post office. I'm gonna go talk to the postmaster and ask him about the PO box and how much is it cost for a year. And that PO box is gonna be good for my girls, my Tasha Nala. That's gonna be their fan club, their own PO box. I'm gonna be using it too for my channel, but my cats are gonna have that's gonna be their PO box also when they start their show. And it's I think the Tasha Nala show sounds better than the Nala Tasha show. I don't know which one you think. We're gonna have to take a vote on that one because I definitely want to do like the intro to it and be like the Tasha Nala show or the Nala Tasha show. I don't know. They both sound pretty good. It's like Laverne and Shirley. Oh man, imagine you had two female cats and they were Laverne and Shirley. That would have been so awesome. Like Laverne, come over here. Shirley, get your butt over there. Oh my goodness. I should just get two more female cats and just call them Laverne and Shirley. That would be awesome. Give a little bit of awesome sauce to that. Let me see. Just rewind this back here. Boom. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming by, Paula. You have a good night. I hope that pain that you may have a little acid reflex a little bit. Just stop laying on your fucking right shoulder. Stay on your left shoulder. Just listen to Rick. Just lean like if you're gonna just stay on your left shoulder. I just and put a pillow behind you or something. So that way, you stay on one side and you don't be tossing and turning. Because I just feel like she just doesn't sleep right. And that's why it makes her like uncomfortable too. It makes her like but she's like, I will try, bro. I could get into you. I could get into your body now. Like I could explore and I could tell where you're hurting and what's going on. And I feel like that acid reflex is a pain in the ass. It is because I get it myself while I'm sleeping in the middle of the night, right? And I forget to lay on my left shoulder, so I'm laying on my right side. Oh, forget about it. Oh man, it wakes me up in the middle of the night, and I have this like choking feeling of acid in my freaking throat, and I'm having a hard time breathing because of it. That's why I always have a bottle of water right next to my bed, always have 2 bottles of water, full bottles of water, just in case I have that episode that I could open the bottle and just chug it. And if I need a second bottle, I have it there. One bottle is good enough, but I do drink a lot of water. Um, it's like fire in your thoughts. Yeah, it is. Like that's why my psychic ability is so good. Like my medium, like my empathic work, but then my medium is so good. Like I could feel people, and then I could tell them, all right, this is what you're doing wrong, and this is what you need to do, or I could give them advice. I'm not here to try to run your life. I'm trying to just give you some advice, because we're here to help each other out. At the end of the day, that's the point, to get us through, another day. And you know, we're not here forever, so we got to do what we can with what we got. Pepto and Pepto. Oh Lord, my goodness. Whole milk. I drink whole milk. I don't like them messing with the milk, so much. When you get like 2% and all this other stuff, that's when they start messing with it. I just drink like just and I don't drink that much milk. I'm not a milk person. That's why I don't drink coffee and stuff. I just a little bit of milk because it helps my stomach for some reason. It helps me, how can I say it without being nasty? Um hmm. It helps me shit better. I think, how can I say it without getting being nasty? Well, it helps you, like it helps your bowels move a lot easier with milk, and doesn't need a lot. It's just a little bit of milk, and it does something to your stomach, and then it makes you really go. I mean, how many times do you keep track of how many times you go to the restroom? How many times you poop in a day? Like today, I pooped 3 times. 3 times. I'm like, holy moly. Like, that means I'm losing weight. I'm starting to lose weight because the more you poop, the better it is too, because things are passing a lot easier and clearer. So you're not having so much blockage. So things are like slip and slide. It's slipping and sliding into your toilet. I'm slipping and sliding into your toilet. Yeah. That's like what you want. You want to be able to use the restroom and be able to like take all those toxins out of your system. A lot of people have hidden trapped toxins in their feet, out of all places. And I actually have this machine here at home, which in the future I want to help some of the people that live here in the building, and I want to cleanse and cleanse them from their feet. And it's a machine that they're actually advertising on YouTube. I've been seeing another machine that they're advertising. It's kind of like it, but my machine is a lot better. Mine's is more high tech, and my machine cost over 1,000, like $500 for the like it's like a it like it detoxes your body through your pores from your feet. It cleans out your system. It cleans out the the nastiness. I'm gonna do a video actually. One day I'm gonna do it. Like I could show people. Like I'll do it live so you can see what I'm talking about. How it cleans out like all the toxins from within. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a show, and I'll show you guys like with my cell phone. I'll sit here at my desk, and then I'll put the machine here, and then I'll show you guys, and then you guys can see everything that's coming out of my system through my feet. And I think you know it's a good thing that to clear yourself out, because you get over intoxicated with toxins in your body, and if you don't flush it out, it stays trapped in your system, and it only makes you feel worse. It makes your body feel more tired. I That's what I feel. I feel more tired. I feel weaker. I feel like I want to die, type of feeling. I'm like, maybe I need this to detox and do a cleansing of my body and cleanse, the toxins out of my feet. And I have the machine to do it. The machine, I have had it for over 10, I want to say 8, almost 8 years now. I've had this machine, and it's brand new. I have it kept up because I maintain my equipment, and I have it put away. And I'm gonna do on some of the ladies that I know too from here in the building, and I'm gonna do their detox, and then I'm gonna get their opinions and how they feel after. Like a week after, how you feel. And I want to, at least do a little service like that so I can make myself a little ching ching. And at the same time, I'm helping, my people detoxing themselves. Let's go ahead and check the chat room real quick. Tag team back again. Oh, there she goes. She's here. What's up? How you doing? Man, I missed the females on my show. I need some more female energy on my show. I feel I need more female on my show. I don't know, but Albert's not that type. I need more female energy on my show. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your soul. Oh man, let me not get into that. It's so romantic. Sunday night, you use frequencies to detox too. Awesome. Yeah, my when I'll show you guys even tomorrow because I'm planning on doing my show daily. That's what's gonna bring the people here, the daily shows, and I'm gonna bring the show back on my original channel, and we're gonna build that channel up and get the most subscribers we can. Right now, I'm sitting close to 350 on my original channel, so I'm at 349. We could bring those numbers up and let's try to get over 1,000, so that way we could start, you know, progressing. Um, but I'm self-sacrificing. Every time I come on YouTube, it's like a sacrifice, and it's partying away with the money. Because it's money's tight, 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 and it's only gonna get tighter. And things are not gonna look so good. You know, the my outlook in the future is just like I don't know. It's like it's really not good times when it comes to like money wise, because there's still a lot of people unemployed. Even though they say, "Oh yeah, we created new 1 point whatever million people, are back to work and this and that," but there's still a lot of people that are still going to be out of work because remember the West Side wasn't really affected like how we were in the Northeast. When it broke out in the Northeast, that's when things went into chaos up here, and people started getting sick, and not only that but jobs and businesses were closed. So the economic growth, it was very, like, it was shrunken, and it's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get worse. West Coast is feeling the wave now. It went from the wave started like from kind of like from New York, because they thought the wave was going to start from Washington, but that's where they started. They're like, oh, the first case of the virus was in Washington. I don't believe the first case was in Washington. I still believe that the case in New York was, they had more cases in New York, but it's just undetected. They didn't know, nobody knew, and there's still like people that were sick, but they didn't know they were sick. And then the people started getting sick, and I feel like it was a biological weapon that was released. And it's just a weapon that we constantly are are having to face every day. This virus is not going to go away like that. And the thing is that they've been trying to release viruses like crazy. When Ebola, broke out and stuff, they were trying to make that like a big deal. They it didn't catch, because it didn't really take off and it didn't really kill as many people. They want to release a agent that can kill people, get them sick and kill them. This virus now that's going around, it's okay, but it's not fast enough. And that's what I feel. Like I feel like that's what like Bill Gates is thinking. He's like, damn it, it's not fast enough. We need to kill more people to scare them to take more vaccines. We got to scare them to death. Be fear plus virus equals death. Oh yes, ding 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 ding. That's why you gotta stay positive, and even when you get sick, you gotta stay positive and stay focused. Don't submit or commit to the virus, even though when you do get it, it may be horrible, but you can fight it. And you just got to be smart in what you do and how you handle yourself on a daily basis. I just don't want my people that I talk to getting sick, for no fucking reason. And there's people like Paula that she cannot get sick. If she gets sick, she could die. I'm just being straight honest. If Paula was to get sick with this virus, she will be dead. And it won't take long. She 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 is a like she's a high risk, you know. She's someone you can't be like if she catches this, it's not gonna be good for her. Same with me. If I catch it, it may not be good for me because I have a lot of underlining. I've had 11 surgeries. I've had, a lot of things happen to me, and the virus can kill. It can kill me. It kills the vulnerable. It kills the weak. It kills the ones that are obese, the ones that are B blood, AB, and all other blood types. It's just it's scary how this thing is just happening, and we don't really know too much about it. We know what they tell us, but we don't know the whole thing, and what this is capable of. And that's what scares me, because I could see a lot of people getting sick, and I could see, like, I just see millions of people dying. Okay, that's if you do the math, it's not really much. Okay, especially here in the United States, there's over 300 and some 26 million people or something like that live here in the United States. Um, those are the ones that are registered. They're Americans that live here. So that's like the percentage right now is just really less, like not even close to 1%. So even worldwide, this virus is like 1%. So it's like it's not fast enough to be acting the way the governments, were acting. But this virus has the capabilities to mutate, and that's where the problem is going to be when it mutates and it gets more aggressive. And when it gets aggressive, it's going to hopscotch. And what I mean by hopscotching, it goes from human to animal, back to human, back to animal, and it mutates between human and animal. Because I haven't heard this lately, and they stopped talking about it really fast. But this virus does affect animals, all animals. We're talking about like like the zoos having problems with animals that are testing positive, tigers, lions testing positive for the coronavirus. Like, hello, if it can like transfer from human to animal, don't you think that when it goes back from animal to human that it's not going to mutate? Like this is scary times, and it's only I'm just ringing the bell. I'm just hoping that people will listen. This is scary, and this is only going to get worse. These type of viruses, when they break out like this, we're talking about years of dealing with it. This vaccine they're pushing is way too fast. Way too fast. They are not testing it properly. They're just putting stuff together and the RNA, between the RNA, they're making this vaccine, and then whatever vaccine, like, even if it only tackles 20, let's say 30%, that's more than enough to even try it to see if it helps, for the season, because I think it's 20%, 25%. I think it has to reach to 25%. So you got 25%, and the highest you want to get, of course, is 100, that it cures the virus and it stops the virus and it protects you. A vaccine that's 100%, I don't think that's ever possible of happening, but that's what they're working on. Even if the vaccine is only a 50-50 chance that it'll work or not, that's a chance that they're willing to take. And the numbers is higher than 25%. you know 50-50, that's a great numbers, and they will make millions of vaccines, even with only 50-50 chance that it will help, and for some people it won't help. And there will be some vaccines that will only help 25%, meaning, like, there's other countries around the world that are developing these medications. This is not a one country race. This is a worldwide race to get the vaccine. And how I feel like this is a classroom, right? And all the countries are seated, you know, and you have countries that are trying to cheat, like Russia and China, trying to like hack to get all the information to see if they could find, you know, information on the vaccines so they can improve their medicine against it. And cheating, there's always cheating. People will always find a way to try to cheat. That's what, Russia and China, they be trying to do. And it's funny, because they have the smarts to do it. But this virus, it's not something that's going to go away right away. The vaccine that's going to be coming out is not going to be a great vaccine. You'd be lucky if you get like a 40% chance that it does cover and help, and the other 60 it doesn't. I'm just hoping that the vaccine that they do bring out doesn't affect the DNA of anybody that are taking the medicine. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is you taking the vaccine and it stuns you, meaning it messes with your DNA, it messes with your sperm, it messes with your eggs, it messes with, it puts another genetic footprint inside of your system. Now we don't know what future generations is going to look like after being born with this type of medicine inside their parents' system. And as soon as the child's born, in the future, they're going to give them the vaccine for the corona. And they're going to test it on the babies. And then that's a study that's going to go on for, they won't know, they won't know exactly, like, the results for maybe I would say anywhere between 80 and 100 years from now. We wouldn't know, like, what effects the vaccines will do to future generations. I say 100 years, you know, to see like what the new generation would be, and how it would affect them in the future. human race has been through this before. This is nothing new. In the early 1900s,
Mm.
they had less technology, no cell phones, no phones. Imagine you were in the 1800s, 1700s, 16. Let's go all the way back, and let's pick out a year. This is like remote viewing. Ready for some remote viewing? Here we go. Let's go into the 1800s. There's a big virus breakout happening, outbreak. You have no cell phones. You have no electricity. You have no running water. No proper plumbing. You you know like and you're dealing with a coronavirus that's invisible, that you don't know what it is because there's no communications, because you don't have television. Everything that you hear is from word of mouth, from others, and from newspapers. Or if there were, rich, well, not rich, but had expendable money to buy a newspaper. But is the only reason why they buy a newspaper is because they wipe their ass with it. They use it for toilet tissue back in the days, and it's the truth. They used to read the paper, right, and then they used to cut the pieces, and then they will wipe their ass with it because there wasn't toilet tissue. Like toilet tissue that you have now, that's new. That's new invention. That's not an old invention. That's very modern. That's why when the virus broke out and people were freaking out, what's the first thing that they went for? Toilet tissue. Toilet tissues were sold out everywhere. I'm like, wait a minute, there's a virus going on, and like the first thing that people went after is toilet tissue. Like, what am I missing here? Why everybody is hoarding toilet tissue and buying like cases upon cases and cases of toilet tissue? Like for me, yeah, I'll get a case of toilet tissue, but I'm not gonna like buy all the toilet tissue. And then, it's just the weirdest things that were sold out. And you would think that like the world was coming to an end, because like shelves were going empty and people were like desperate. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, like they're playing with people's minds. They're manipulating people's minds. Fear. That's when I asked Doc on his show. I asked him, what's bigger, you know, fear or hope? Which has the strongest energy? I know fear has the biggest energy, and that's what like they feed off is fear. Fear is a very powerful energy. But then hope is also a powerful energy. Um Government loves to implement fear. They don't like to give you hope. They don't want to give out a reaching hand to you and try to help you if you're down and out. And let's say, um let's example, you have a kid, in his teens going to school, and all of a sudden you got this virus outbreak, and now you got to take care of your grown teen that has to eat, and there's not enough money to buy things, and you're hoping that if he goes to school he'll eat at school, and that saves you money. But now your teen eats up stuff, he has to use the restroom, bills are going to go up because he's home, because your kids are home, and it puts a lot of pressure. And if you're unemployed and you're depending on the money, the stimulus money that's coming, and the $600 check every week, I just think the $600 was a little bit too much. I think it should have been 500. Just saying, because yeah, it's an extra 600, but then there was like a lot of people taking advantage of it, and like, oh, it's better not to work than to work because I get $600 just to be home. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not the case. That's not what it's for. Like those $600 a week is like, you're supposed to save that and then buy the stuff you need, pay the bills and stuff, and make sure that your home is taken care of. Make sure your kids are taken care of. Make sure you have enough money for the next month in case, like something like this happened that they're not giving out money anymore. Well, you had the money, you could have paid the next month rent with the money. It's just money management. People are really not good at it. There's a lot of people that are really good at like money management. They don't even know how to, like. There's some people that don't even know how to balance their checkbook. There's people that still, and it's digital world, right? But they still balance. They do their own balance checkbook. They do their own checkbook, their own numbers, and that's all changing anyways because everything's now going digital. Everything's gonna go digital. That's what they're trying to do. Like to move to the future, we got to move forward, and then we're gonna have to move forward without. And I don't know if this is gonna work because digital. I mean, you have to have physical money. There has to be physical money. You can't just do digital and just hope and pray that nobody, hacks into your system and takes all your money and takes all your stuff, or attacks a bank and takes all their shit. Even though the money is protected, you know, with I think it's the FDIC, but doesn't matter. They're not gonna help you right away. Your money's gone. Or you're unable to tap into your money because let's say the power went out, and you need physical money to purchase stuff, but you can't go to a grocery store and there's no power. And how are they gonna like take money off of your account if there's no electricity? If there's a blackout like just happened here in New York with this storm, Hurricane Isaias, that came through, by the time it came through me, it was a tropical storm, but it had a lot of tornadoes in it and it knocked out power. And people are still without power right now because of it. And that storm passed, what was it, Monday night, Monday throughout the day, it passed. And we're here sitting Tuesday night, and people are still, over 100,000 people are still without power. It's just, yeah, tag team, there's a coin shortage. Yeah, a bad coin shortage, which is doesn't make any sense. Like, where's the coins at? You know, like it doesn't make any sense. Like everybody's not hoarding coins. I mean, I have coins here, like pennies and stuff like that, but it's not enough. I'm pretty sure there's other people that are probably hoarding the coins. They are. They're coin hoarders. Like they'll get 5 gallon like water bottles and fill it up with coins, like constantly filling it up with coins. And I just think that that's nuts, But there's people that do. They hoard the money, and they hoard the coins, and some people they bury it. They bury their money and and precious items and stuff. It's just the coin shortage is just unreal, you know. But there's gonna be a day that everything's gonna be rounded up, you know. There's gonna be have to be rounded up, No, don't have don't have the change and stuff. When you go to the grocery store, totals, you know, 21.90, right? And you have $22. Well, they round it up. They'll have to charge you the 22, and those 10 cents, whatever, they could donate it to some charity. You know, whatever change, leftover change from a solid number, the whatever's the change, they could donate it to helping fighting the virus, helping with PPE for the supermarket employees. See, I have so many good ideas, like for to help supermarkets and to help them be able to make more money to help purchase more PPE, personal protective equipment, and like masks, gloves, face coverings, stuff like that. Um, and plus, they could donate PPE to hospitals or even to schools, because schools are going to really need this PPE. I've been seeing pictures from schools that these kids are walking with no masks, and they're walking, exchanging classes, and they're just breathing upon each other. Like, I'm waiting for the breakout, the outbreak, where like a whole school gets sick because of one kid, was sick and went to school and just infected everybody. And then everybody, it took time for everybody to get sick, because once you go and you get sick, you don't get sick right away, you become asymptomatic. So basically you're carrying the virus, but you're spreading it, but you don't have any signs of having the virus. And then everyone gets sick at the school, and then all of a sudden, students start dropping like flies, and getting sick, and some kids, mm, they may die from this. They can die from this. And and this is all kids, like from young kids to teens to high schoolers. Like, this virus doesn't really care, and I know it's a weapon, and it's used against us, and we're just becoming statistics. I see more people getting sick. I see a lot of kids getting sick, a lot of kids, and then they're gonna go back to the homeschooling and virtual school, meaning they're gonna have a program where you're gonna be at home and stuff, and you have all your books and everything, and your teacher will be broadcasting from the classroom, but the students will be at home, and the teacher will be able to monitor each student because they'll have a screen where he could see his students. And then when they exchange classes, what they do is they go to another class and they get another number, a class, like a code, to go into like second period. So they all come into their second period class, and they're they take attendance virtually, and then the teacher does her teaching, but it has to be virtually, because the thing is that you don't want this virus to keep spreading, and I don't want kids to die from this. And not only that, but there's also the teachers and the faculty and employees that are risking themselves from contracting and then taking it back home to their family. This virus is like that. This thing just spreads, and you don't even know you have it. Like, you could go one day, and you're feeling good and everything, you test it, you're good. And then the next day, you just come across someone that was just coughing, and it was no big deal. But then you got the virus, and that person had the virus. And then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, you come down with the virus, and then you're sick. And then you know, depends on your system. And, you could either be fighting for your life, or you could just be, you know, sick and then you recover. And then there's some people that end up in ventilators, and there's a lot of people that die, and then there's, you know some that live from the ventilators. And I've been one that lived from, ventilator, from being in a coma and being intubated and not knowing if I'm going to live or not, and I ended up living because I fought through and I won, and I came out the other side. And then I got mad because my family all showed up in my room like it was like some fucking family reunion, and then like people thinking I was dying and not giving me any chance or hope. It's like they were mostly planning for my death than giving me hope, and that's what got me really mad and got into a rage. Right after I got out of my coma too. Right after my coma, it's just you know that's why I got mad. I got really mad. Like it was crazy that day. Like it comes in my mind like a movie. Like I see it as a movie. Like the hospital, I could see, everything. Like as far as like when I got out of my coma, like I don't know so much. I remember some of the questioning they asked me, but I was really confused and I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know who was the president of the United States at the time. Like I was just really lost. I thought it was back in the '60s and something. I'm not even from the '60s, but like I thought the president was Kennedy. I thought the president was Kennedy, and they're like, no. They look at me like, oh boy. And then they give me a clue, and they're like, he's black. Oh, he's black. No one like that is like black. Who's black? The president? And then I remember, oh, Obama. At the end, it took a few minutes. It took a long time too, because they were like, "Oh shit, man, this is not good." And then I just like, then I said Obama. They're like, "Oh, good, okay, we have some memory, in there, and the brain is not damaged, too damaged." But it was just a crazy episode after that, and it was just like a movie, and it's just like a weird movie that's just plays, and it like especially when I was in the coma, when I went into my coma, like after them resuscitating me and bringing me back to life, and then to be intubated and put on a medically induced coma, and then to fight for my life in ICU, and like everything that had happened, like I saw everything. That's the thing is that when I see it as a movie again, and I see it again and again and again, and I see them like gave me chest compressions, like really hard chest compressions on my chest, and I'm feeling this. I'm feeling everything, but my heart stopped. I had a seizure and my heart stopped. So they're working on my heart and they're working on bringing me back up, and that's when they put the paddles on me. They stick the pads on me, and then they shocked me. They shocked me. They hit me with the epidural, and then they gave me chest compressions again. And then like after the system charged up, like the doctor cleared, and then before he did that, he was like he gave instructions. I could hear him giving instructions to the nurse and telling her, as soon as I hit this, as soon as he gets shocked, go in there and hit him with the epidural, and let's see what happens. And we're gonna give him chest compressions again. And as soon as they shocked me again, she stabbed me with the epidural, put the medicine in, and then I guess the guy, he was just giving me chest compressions. As soon as I like before, okay, because I'm seeing everything right, and I'm gonna tell you again, and then you can come like go back and listen to my stories and how I talk about it, and then you're gonna see, it's like the details that I feel and see from above. Okay, when they coded me, I heard it. I couldn't breathe. I stopped breathing. My heart stopped. They code blue. The One of the guys, he got like on the bed and started giving me chest compressions. Like he was on top of me, giving me chest compressions. And then I hear the doctors when they're running in, they're screaming, grab the crash cart, grab the crash cart. And they're running in with the crash cart, and the doctors are running in,
and they're getting this guy is just giving me chest compressions, and then that's when they hit me with the when they brought the crash cart. Like I see it from above now. I'm seeing it like in 3D, and I see them giving me chest compressions. I see everybody around me. I see a lot of people around, and then there was the doctor. He opened up the crash box, and got the epidurals and got the pads. They turned on the machine. They put the pads on me, and then they charged up the machine. And then the doctor's like, "All right, hit him with the epidural." They hit me like with the epidural, and then they shocked me, and then chest compressions because my heart didn't come back up. So they were just giving me chest compressions again. And then that's when the doctor said, "All right, this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shock him, then hit him with the epidural, and then chest compressions." And then that's what they did. They shocked me again, hit me with the epidural, and the second time, that's when I felt the medicine coming up my arm, and like life was coming back into my arm, on my right arm. And like it just felt this weird feeling, like it felt from my hand, like it went into my body, like through my arm, and then I felt it in my chest, and then I felt it in my heart, and then my heart, I felt my heart, and then I took a breath, and then like I was getting chest compressions, and then that's when the doctor's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, stop, 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 stop," and then they stopped with the chest compressions, and they started looking at the monitor, and then they noticed I had a heart rate again, and I was breathing but very lightly, and that's when the doctor's like, "Intubate him, mercury induced coma," and they were checking the ICU to see if they have an empty bed there, which they did. They actually had I think it was like three beds available in ICU, and they had one of them for me, and it was just the and then the fact that I survived, and they told me that they checked my brain waves, like I think it was like I don't know, like 5 or 6 times they checked for brain waves on me to make sure that I was still alive, seeing my brain is still alive and sending signals. So my chances, you know, of dying was very high, and like I survived that. I survived them putting me through the machines, MRI machines, and scanning my brain for brain waves, and doing it multiple times, transferring my body, my lifeless body, and getting these scans done to make sure that I'm still alive. That must have been a hell of a fucking like thing to do, because I was in a coma, and then my family flew up here, and that turned out to be a freaking fight. It ended up being a little fight at the hospital. So when earlier today, when Max was talking about the 80% dying and 20% living when put on a respirator, I'm like, damn. I remember when I was put in a respirator, and my family thought I was dead, like I was dying, like I wasn't gonna survive. Like they were just holding me there for my parents to come and see me. And when my family, when my mom and my stepdad, my sister flew up here and stuff, and then I fought, and I woke up. I woke up pulling shit out of my fucking body, out of my mouth, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was pulling shit out, and then you hear the beep sounds, like like what the fuck? Like it's like beep, and then they came in, and they're like, "No!" That's the first word I heard. Was no. Yeah, I was pulling stuff off of me. I was like, "Get this off of me." I'm at a half a joint right now, so this is a one joint show. Right now, we're doing an hour and 21, almost 22 minutes. It's 121. Go figure, right? That's my birthday is 121. But I'm master number 22. We're gonna go ahead and do a 2-hour show. So I'll be on for another 38 minutes. Hopefully, I'll be done smoking this joint by then. I could get my butt to sleep. Actually, I got to take my medicine now, so that way I could go to sleep. Because I need my medicine. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Get you by the medicine. Like, and for me, I need it. So it's like it sucks. It really does. It sucks. Having to depend on medicine. It's the worst. The worst. All right.
And that's a very compelling story, Vic.
Man, that's my
Did,
health.
that happen when your neck got broken?
No, that happened after.
Wow.
You would think, right? No, that happened here in Connecticut, and that was like the second time that I had died and came back.
Wow.
Actually, ended up being actually that was the third time dying and coming back.
Wow.
It happened to me in Florida after my neck surgery. Like I fell into a coma, and they had to give me chest compressions and hit me with an epidural and bring me back. And then up here in Connecticut, when I got that really bad infection in my stomach, and I was told that if they don't open me up right away, that I'm gonna die, and they ripped all the staples off my body,
Yeah.
strapped me down to the bed, and took all the staples out, and opened me up, and it just smelled like death. I survived that, and then my dying and coming back, my heart stopping, and then coming back alive, and then being put intubated, and they put me in a coma. And yeah, I have like lasting effects. Like
Yeah.
I'm scarred pretty much for the rest of my life, And besides having the neck issues and the back issues, I have the mental issues too because of the coma and having to fight for my life. It really affected me a lot, and I'm still here alive for a reason. Still alive.
Wow.
But I've been feeling like I'm gonna be dying soon.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I've been feeling it. I've been feeling like weird feeling, like in my lips. My when I walk, it just feels weird. Like it's just a weird feeling. That's why I just call it. It's just a weirdness. And then in my mind, it feels like I'm gonna die. Especially when I have my episodes that wake me up and I feel like I'm gonna die because like I have this pain in my tongue and then I can't breathe and I'm trying to like catch my breath. It's just the weirdest feeling. And sometimes I'm like, it's not my time to go yet. That's what happened the first time when I had my coma. Like I saw my guardian angel, and my guardian angel, she told me it's not my time to go yet. Keep fighting. And she kept telling me. She told me 3 times. After the third time, I woke up. I remember how she looked like too, and how she was dressed and how she looked. And I saw her. I saw my guardian angel, and she was telling me it's not my time to go yet. Keep fighting. That's what she told me.
Mm.
It's not my time to go yet. It's not your time to go yet. Keep fighting.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And and each time I'm faced with death, I fight. I keep fighting, and then I come back, and now I'm back.
Well, you're one hell of a fighter, Rick. I want to tell you that, you need to keep up the heartbeat, you need to keep up, you're fantastic, the story, how you articulated it, and, you know, I believe in you.
I say like this: if I die, I'll help fight the virus from a higher place, a higher energy.
Yeah,
I'll help fight the virus down so humanity could continue.
yeah,
Because when I go wherever I go, I'm going up there as a witness and testifying of what's going on and what needs to be fixed and what needs to be changed.
yeah.
I was like, baby Jesus, I don't know who you are, but if you're the one that running the show here, just make sure I just have enough medicine. And what I mean is marijuana. And you got to smoke with me, baby Jesus. And that's it. And report what's going on and try to get things fixed. Because I feel like I might be back in this world again because my duty isn't done. It's like I keep coming back here. Like you keep coming back to the world, and it's like a reincarnation, but you come in a different time frame. With you can remember yourself back, like how I do, but it's like a figment of your imagination. And I feel like we all have been here before in one form or another. It's like, and you get all these stories, and testimonies on people's deaths. Like they die and they come back and they talk about their experiences and stuff. And I went through my own experiences, and I just try to share it with you guys. I'm echoing. Oh Lord, let me see. Let me drop off and come back on. All right. Hello. Is it much better now?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why it does that. That's freaking Streamyard, man. It does that. Not only that, but that's could be my energy that's so strong that it causes the echo. That's why I
That's
have
two
come to a conclusion.
possibilities. That's two possibilities.
Yeah, it's just I just feel like I'm here as a witness to something. I'm supposed to witness something big, and then when I die, I'm so supposed to report what's going on, and then I could get my medicine, get my the best medicine in the world, like in the heavens. Like they have the best marijuana ever. That's how I see it. That's like my, people are like, oh, that's how you see your heaven. I go, yes, that's how I see my heaven. I want marijuana plants everywhere, and I want to be able to smoke it. And they have it rolled up already for me, and then I just have to light it up and smoke it, and I'll be comfortable. You know, it helps with my anxiety. I don't know these people who I'm going up there. A lot of people that you think that, you know, you're going up to a place where your energy where you don't even know where you're going. So my anxiety is going to be high as it is. When you die, it's like it's it, to me it was so fast. Like when my body died, and then they brought it back to life. They brought me back to life. But I saw the light, and I looked at the light, and I looked back, and then like I was fighting for my life. They were fighting for my life, so I was looking from above. Like I wasn't ready to go, and I was like in my body and out of my body at the same time. And I'm feeling, hearing everything that's going on, and then I'm seeing everything from above. Like I'm seeing everything from above, and there's nothing I could do. And then the thing is that when they brought me back, I felt the life come back into my hand and into my body. I felt it come back into me, like my soul coming back into my body. But since that day and since that accident, that incident, I've never been the same. Like mentally, physically, like especially communicating. I'm not the greatest in the world when it comes to communicating, especially with family and stuff. I'm not close. I don't speak to my family. It's just because like my mind just doesn't feel like it's ready. It's not ready, and it's like they need to come to a conclusion. You know that I am fucked up and I'm not able to do much of the stuff that I used to do. And as time gets, the more time that I'm here, the more difficult it is going to be for me. So that's why I'm trying to do this now on YouTube, and pretty much document my journey on here and sharing it with everyone that are watching, and and sharing my story with you guys, and you guys can know what I've been going through and what I'm going through. And we have our nights where we talk and chill, and then we have our nights where we get our psychic you know get our psychicness going and help others. I want to continue to help you others with my capabilities, and I feel like it'll be a good thing all around for my mental health. But for right now, I feel like I'm still dying. Like I feel like I'm dying. I don't feel good. I don't feel 100% good. Like in my voice, you don't hear it. You won't hear it or anything. I don't talk about it that much, but I'm not feeling like internally. I'm just not feeling good. And it's not like the virus or anything. I got tested and anything. I'm good. It's just like it's just I don't know if it's my medicine or what, but it's just I haven't been feeling good. I've been feeling more like I'm gonna be dying than anything else.
Yeah.
It's like when you're like waking up and you're like, no, it's not my time to go yet, and you have to be saying that every time you wake up because it feels like you're gonna die. That's not a good thing, and you, especially for me, that it's like it's so hard as it is, and on top of that, I feel like I'm fighting for my life every night I go to sleep and wake up. You know, it's probably be a day that I don't even wake up and I just stay sleeping. Like today, I didn't want to get out of bed. Like I didn't want to wake up for some reason. I think I got too much sun on Saturday that it affected me. This morning, and I woke up. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, but I was just so tired, and I was just like didn't want to get up. And I was like, all right, let me just knock out. I knock out. I wake up, and it's like close to like 12 something in the afternoon. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. I don't want to be sleeping all day like that. I want to be productive. I want to, be able to come on here and do a show, a 2 hour show, a one joint show in the mornings, and doing another, one joint show in the evening. Unless if it gets really good and I get really hyped up, I smoke more medicine. But I'm gonna get really good medicine, euphoric medicine, like medicine that's gonna really be good for my third eye and for my chakras. And once I'm on that medicine, oh man, you're gonna notice. Like I'm gonna be like the Energizer Bunny, and I'm gonna be nonstop. It's
Yeah,
like my that's what's good about my capabilities. Is like it doesn't get affected; it gets enhanced. Especially like I've never tried mushrooms before. I've heard of it, you know, I've heard of
yeah,
it and stuff, but I've never tried it before. And I was wondering if I could like how do I even come across that? How do I ever like is it I don't think it's legal. I don't know if it is or not. Um Here in my state, I'm not sure. I only smoke marijuana. Um but I've been hearing about this mushroom stuff and I'm like, well, what would it do to me? But I wouldn't want to take it by myself. Like if I was gonna be eating mushrooms, I'll probably eat it on the show and then do like a two joint show and then just report my feelings and what I feel. I just need a really good euphoric medicine, which if I could smoke it, that's great. If I have to like ingest it, like mushrooms and stuff, I mean, you know, I want something that I could just like and then see things and hear things and know things like I do, but in a highlighted like when Mario hit the Starman and he's like he turns into like Super Mario. It's like tin, 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 and you like nothing can kill you because you're the Starman. You're flashing. That's how I want to feel. I don't want to feel like the little Mario. Like I don't want to feel like I'm tired all the time. That's how I feel. So I think this week coming up, we need to do a show here. Give you a lineup. I'm not sure tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we could do the detox. Maybe we could do a detox show. I probably won't do it in the morning because I got to do physical therapy and I don't want to be rushing. I don't like to rush too much. I want to make sure I have enough time to do, a morning show here and then go do my therapy, take the break. You guys can, talk on the show if you guys want to and stuff. If you guys want to come on the show, and help carry the show for like an hour and a half while I'm doing my physical therapy, and then I could come back on the show. And but I want to do the detox in the morning though. I want to do it in the morning show. I'm not gonna do it tomorrow because tomorrow, like I said, I have physical therapy and it's a very long physical therapy. So I'm just gonna do the morning show. Do tell me your dreams, and then go to physical therapy, take care of that, and then I'll continue my show after I'm done with my physical therapy because I'm gonna leave my phone on. So you guys will probably hear me doing my physical therapy, hear my therapist talking to me. Um, then after I'm done with that, we're gonna go walk to the post office, and then we're gonna see if I could get a PO box. I want to just see how much it costs for the year. I don't know how much it costs for the year. If you guys know, let me know in the chat. If you don't, that's okay. Thank you. Um, but I want to get a PO box for me and my cats, because it's gonna be the Tasha Nala show, or maybe the Nala Tasha show. We don't know yet. We gotta. I need a help, because I think it should be the Tasha Nala show, because Tasha was the number one that I picked, and without her, I wouldn't have Nala. So that's why I call it the Tasha Nala show. And we'll have our PO box together, me and my cats, and they could receive gifts. I'll make sure in every show that I'll post the PO box if anyone wants to send them, anything that's cool with me. Um, and then if anybody wants to send out anything to me, that's great. I'll have the PO box out there. And and when I do my contests and stuff, when maybe do something and give away some stuff, and I have a PO box to ship it out of, to ship it from. Just makes it more, because you don't want to be putting out your address and all that stuff out there, or any of your information. You just PO box. Just get a PO box, and I'll share it with my cats. I'll pay. I think you have to pay a year. I think it's a year, 6 months to a year. I'm not sure for the PO box. I don't even know. I don't know. I have to do some research on it. Let me see. Maybe I could do some research on my phone. Yeah. Let's see. What time will I be out tonight? I'll probably be up till midnight. I think the show I'll stop it around 11. Once I'm done smoking, I should be done. I got a quarter to left. Like, it looks like about a half hour smoke. Because my the way I wrap it and stuff, it lasts a long time. So
Yeah.
but I definitely, got to take my medicine. Actually, I'm gonna go get that now, and I'm gonna get me a bottle of water to drink. Then I want to finish smoking this joint, and then talk a little bit more. I know Albert has some questions, so I'll be right back. Give me one moment, all right?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Sorry about that. Uh, Stepped out for a moment just to take my medicine and drink some water, and I gave some water to the cats also. Make sure they had some food in their bowls,
Yeah,
and give them some fresh water. You know, I think it's important for cats to always have fresh water. Like their water fountain, I put it to the side. I took it out now because I'm gonna clean it tomorrow. I'm gonna clean it really good and change the filter off of it, and then put the new water in it. But I just gave my cats another a bowl of water, and gave them a bottle of water. And then tomorrow I'm gonna clean their filter, clean their water fountain. I'm actually gonna get them a cat tree also in the future. We're gonna do for their channel because I want them to have a channel too. Well, to have their own channel, and like I would start my show, and then after I was done with my show, then I could do the Tasha Nala show, which is the cat channel. So for those who have cats and or animals like dogs and stuff, and they want to come onto the show, they're more than welcome to come onto the Tasha Nala show. They'll be talking to me. We'll be talking about pets and pets and psychic pets and how all a bunch of stuff about pets. We could talk about that. And I do know how to read animals, and I know what they're saying at all times. So if you ever want me to read your animal, I could do it for you. I just think that it's gonna be interesting. It's just gonna be very interesting. This I don't know because I want to get this PO box, and the only person that probably would know is Tag Team because she has a PO box. She has a PO box, and she would know the pricing on it. But I've been wanting to have a PO box for a while. I can ask Google. Google will tell me. Renting a small PO box for 6 months costs as little as $19 in some locations, while in other locations the cost is 75. A full breakdown of costs in each region is available on the U.S. Postal Service website.
yeah.
We'll find out how much it is. Hmm. It says I gotta see. I gotta ask my postmaster.
Should be able to tell you on the internet.
No, because it depends on the size of the box, like and stuff, and I don't know how much. You know, let's see. Maybe they could give me a deal or something at at the post office. definitely have to. Say something. So 645. Oh, I just want to see if I know they have PO boxes available. I just don't know. I just got to see how much it is. Like, how much would it be? See, because the post office from where I live is only 0.29 miles. It's less than a quarter of a mile. It's like it's a quarter of a mile. To be honest with you, a quarter of a mile.
Maybe a quarter mile.
Quarter mile is like three long blocks. That's it. It's down the road from where I live. It's not far. My post office.
Right.
It's not far. I gotta go tomorrow. I gotta get a money order. So while I'm there, I'm gonna ask them about the post office.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
Okay. So it says here from my post office that my PO box comes with a real street address, so you can order online and receive packages from any shipper.
That's not
Yeah. Okay, so they have a deal. Baker's Dozen promotion provides 1 month of free service when you pay for 12 months. It says here no key deposit required for the first 2 keys for a new PO box. And they have early mail pickup times too, limited only to selected locations. Um, this medicine is so good. It's a very strong indica, so it's a good nighttime smoke medicine. Helps you relax.
yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the prices here. Now I see the prices. So for a shoebox size, let me see. This is from my post office. I'm looking at the prices here on the sizes. So the sizes, and it's not so they got an extra small, they got a size 2, which is a small, size 3 is a medium, size 4 is a large. Okay. Between size 4 they don't have available. They have a waiting list for size 4, which is 11 by 11. And that one, I don't know how much it is because it's not. They don't even have any information on it. The size three, which is the medium, it's 5 by 5 by 11, so it's like 5.5 inches by 11 inches. And that one, the pricing it shows here. Let me see. Okay, for 3 months it's $83. For 6 months is $144, and for 12 months is $288
Yeah.
at my post office for a PO box. So if my show starts picking up, I'm not gonna do the PO box right away. I think I'm gonna hold off a little. If my thing starts kicking off and getting going, and my cats get their stuff going too, then I'll think about doing getting a PO box because this one is it's okay. It's okay size. I mean, let's see something. But there's a deal. If you pay for 12 months, you get one month free. So I think you get uh 13 months instead of 12. If you enroll for the 3 month payment term, it requires enrollment and automatic renewals with no opt out. So like that's not really that good. I don't like that. But if you choose the 6 or 12 months term, you can opt out of automatic renewals. So if you get, any of the PO boxes, like it's best to get it for 6 to 12 months. You know, I say, if you get it out the way and you pay for the whole year, so we do the math. So for 12 months is 288. Let's divide that by the 12. So it's $24 a month. It comes down to
Yeah.
$24 a month.
You add a lot to your bill.
Yeah, that's another bill, But if you pay it all at once, the 288, that's how much it costs. 288 for the year. Then if you break it down like per month, it would come out to $24 a month. But in order for me to be doing that, my show has to be a little bit more successful than what it is now. And, you know, be seeing more donations, in the future that helps donate to the show and help the show continue running. And with my cats, they have their own little donation thing so they could get their own little donation thing going on. The cats, they're gonna have their own channel, so they're gonna have their own show. I'll be talking, and they'll be doing their thing, and I'll be just filming them through my phone. and they'll have their own show. We'll do like a maybe like a 45-minute show. 30 to 40. They say anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour show for the cats and for animals.
Mm.
And I know with StreamYard, I could put up to 8 people on the show, which is crazy because in Zoom, when I used to have the Zoom, I could hold up to 100 people. But we'll see how that goes. 8 people per show, and the animals. It'll be basically about the animals and talking about cats and dogs and stuff like that. No discrimination. Dogs are invited too. It'll be like a fur baby show. Fur baby show. It does not discriminate. I'm a cat lover, dog lover. I don't have a dog, but I do like dogs. Um, I know people that have dogs and cats, and you know, it's cool. And the
You had
show
pictures before?
makes sure, huh?
Did you say you had a pincher before?
Pinchul,
No, Doberman pincher?
no,
I never had one of you.
no, no. Where are those dogs? That's what Amber wanted, like some kind of like kind of like a guard dog,
Like a walk wild.
like let me send her an invite. Let me see what she's doing. Let's see if she's free. She could come through. Is that the number? I think this is wrong. Let me see if I could. Let me see something. Let me see if I could share it with her. Share my show. Always gotta be sharing. Let's see if I could get her to come on. Ah, he succumbed to his injury, to his diabetes. Then, um, the wrestler who used to wrestle back in WWF, Kamala, the Ugandan giant from WWF. He was a black character with a big belly, and he was a pretty cool wrestler actor at the time. Because it's all like a show, and he was really into it. So, sadly, but he passed away today at the age of 70. So rest in peace, Kamala from WWF, WWE. Pretty sad news. He was a really good guy. He wasn't so bad, and he just his diabetes was really bad. He ended up losing his legs and everything.
Sad.
Yeah, and I think the diabetes got him. Let's see. I'm gonna do the cat show because the cats are awesome. Yeah, cats are cool. I mean, Albert, you don't have no animals, I don't think.
Yeah, I like cats and certain dogs and certain type of cats.
Do you have a cat and a dog?
No, what checking in for? kind of like a watchdog, but have it right now because expenses are too short to afford one. But we'll venture try to find that.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, that is nasty. I just saw something nasty.
Well,
Some people love it and they eat it and they love it, but I cannot eat chicken feet. Like I can't eat chicken feet, and I see people eating it,
fuck that.
like
That's
eating the chicken feet.
fine.
I don't know. I just feel weird about it. I think I'm echoing again. Am I?
No, you're not acting. You're okay.
Oh,
Yeah, some people eat exotic shit, but they don't go thinking deeply about the long terms, of course.
hmm.
That's like going way too far. I'm
Mm.
about to pour me some pop rock. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm already done smoking my joint, so show's gonna be up soon.
Alright.
So show will be up, and I'll be wrapping it up in another 13 minutes. I already smoked my medicine. I'm good. Ready to call it a night. I want to relax here and chill. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know. I was thinking about paying for the YouTube for the monthly for the premium. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about getting premium again.
Yeah, I grabbed the water, bro.
I'm debating because it's 11. I think it's 11 something, 11.99 for the premium. Yeah, 11.99 a month. When you get YouTube and YouTube Music ad free, you could listen to your shows and music offline and in the background. So you could like have your screen off on your phone and you can still listen to YouTube or even YouTube Music. YouTube Music is cool because you get to listen to everything. Whatever you want to listen to, you can listen to. It's just the price is crazy. 11.99 a month. I've been thinking about it.
I listen to Spotify.
Nah, I don't do no Spotify. I do YouTube, man. It comes with the program. It comes all together. The YouTube Music, um, is together, and it's 11.99.
Oh, okay, you're
Yeah,
going
ad free and background play. Watch videos uninterrupted by ads while actually while using other apps or when the screen is locked. So basically, like you could watch your movie uninterrupted, and you could use other apps and still watch the movie with no problem, or a show, whatever. And it says here, downloads, save videos for when you really need them, like when you're on a plane or commuting. So videos that you really want to see and you're not gonna have internet, you think you could download the video and then you could watch it while you're in the plane or commuting because your internet's gonna be down, but you already have the show downloaded, so you could watch it on the go. And then you get YouTube Music Premium, which download your own music app and listen without interruptions, commercial free. And this is good because it's like you can enjoy watching YouTube uninterrupted by ads whenever or wherever you go. All you do is just sign in on your mobile device or your desktop or your TV or your tablet. All you do is sign in and you have premium. So it goes by your email. So, and my show. So most likely I'm going to do it under my Mind Over Matter and just pay the monthly on it. Because I think they'll still give me a free month. Now they'll give me a month free, and then I could pay 1 month at least. So I could have it for the few months because I like listening to the music and I like listening to shows uninterrupted, music uninterrupted. I'm very big with music, but I don't like commercials. And what's cool is that with the membership, you could play your YouTube in the background. So with YouTube Premium, your video plays uninterrupted in the background, even when you open other apps. Your video on YouTube will still continue to be playing. I think that's pretty cool. Thing is that this price is crazy, 11.99. It should be more like 9.99. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Once I get off of here, I'm gonna watch some YouTube shows, just other shows like NASCAR, and get my shows ready for tonight when I sleep. I listen to it while I sleep, especially when it comes to like space. Like I like to listen to them talk about the galaxy and talk about space and what's out there and all from that. I go, you guys don't know, like you guys only know a little thing about the whole galaxy. Like the people here just know very little, not even a percent, not even 1%. It's like I would say 0.0000 maybe 1%. That's what the human race knows. Like this galaxy, everything like it's so big. There's so much life too, so much different life. Like people with different color skins, like blue skin, green skin, purple skin. Different color skin. Like their pigmentation is different than ours, but they're alive. They're not human, but they know how to talk. You know, it's kind of like Avatar. So I was thinking about making that purchase. You know, at least for the month, because I hate commercials. I really do. I don't like commercials. I'm not a fan of it. It's just not my thing. Just don't like it. But it's all good. We're gonna figure things out, get the show back going again. I think I'm itching to start, you know, already. But my Minority Matter, the original channel, I want to get it up and going by October. I want to get it going. I want to get the studio going, so that way you guys will be like, "Oh, shit, looks nice." You know, very creative. And I want to put some of my creativity into, you know, my channel and make it really cool and nice and fun, and you know, be our channel where we could chill, talk, you know, have good times. And that's how it should be. Trying to figure things, trying to figure out life, you know. Always got to be figuring out life, trying to figure out so much stuff. You get overwhelmed. But I'm thinking, constantly thinking. I'm really thinking about how I want to fix this room or how I want the room to be. I'm really, 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 really thinking how I want to change this room around. Just killing some time here. Getting ready. Go lay down. Watch some. I've been watching some vintage 80s commercials. Have you ever done that before, Albert?
Uh,
Watch
about what?
some retro commercials, like watching some commercials from the 80s and watching like and listening to music from the 80s.
I do sometimes. I do sometimes.
Mm. Man, ever since they did that test on me, my nose feels like ugh. It's like they freaking touched my brain. Ooh, I may want to watch this. A Journey Beyond the Boundaries of the Solar System. Yep, I might watch that tonight. All right, Albert, I'm gonna wrap up the show.
All right, yeah.
11 o'clock, 1 minute till. You made it through the earthquake today. You made it alive. So thank the baby Jesus and all the hallelujahs. You know, I should do a show, confessions. of the open mind. That should be a series that I should do. Confessions of the Open Mind.
Mm,
I think I'm gonna do that show and get people to open up their mind and do their confessions. Because people always come to me, always tell me everything. They rather tell me than for me to find out.
yeah.
Because I always find out everything,
Mhm.
and I know stuff already. So with that said, I'm out of here. I'm done. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Hopefully, I can do my show. Hopefully, I'm feeling good and I wake up okay to do a show. I hope I'm okay. So we'll see.
Well, I hope.
All right. Have
Yeah.
a good night, everyone.
All right. Bye bye, Ray.
All right.